Good evening. Welcome to just basically a test stream. Um, yeah, I just recently moved and I'm testing kind of how it looks. Ignore the whole. Okay. Hey, no worries, Dave. Hi, Retro Fox and Dave and Thomas. Welcome. This is just more me testing out, making sure everything still works after doing a move. Um, Yeah, so I moved from my apartment into into a bedroom. I'm sharing a yeah. It's the webcam RetroFox. It really sucks. But anyway, oh, just one sec.
Hello.
Hello, you're really loud.
How about now?
Still kind of loud. Let me turn you down.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. Hey, Retro Tech Chris, and hi, Adam. Now that
Hey.
I'm being blasted by you.
Now, most streams people tell me I'm way too loud, so I usually have the volume manually turned all the way up.
Mm.
What's
Yeah,
going
so
on?
I just did a move and was just basically I'm just testing everything, seeing how it looks, and I got to get a better front facing webcam. So
Oh. Did you advertise this, or did you just throw it up?
no, I advertised it.
Okay.
I had RetroTechie might have a meeting, so he's not able to join. Mike said he possibly could join. Garth is without internet right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Dave's busy doing things for Halloween.
That's like
Probably
a month.
hanging little old ladies from the front of his house or something.
Apple IIe.
Ooh. Did you get that at the Midwest thing?
Yes.
Nice.
And it seems like the board is fine.
Good.
The the keyboard has got one key that doesn't work, so
Mm.
I need to work on that. But I'll do that in a while. I also just got a whole bunch of ceramic and gold RAM chips.
Ooh.
So the 78s are going to go in the original Apple II, and the 79s are going to go in the later Apple II.
Nice.
And the golds, I only have 7 of them. I need one more, so I have to find one more one day. I'll put these back here.
And I just finished getting everything set up roughly here. So
How is the new place?
it's going well. I still have a lot of stuff to do at the old place, which is tomorrow.
Ah,
Because I'm officially out as of midnight tomorrow night. So
I'm going to desolder something real quick. Sorry if the noise bugs you.
no, that's okay. So far you're good. Or you're doing the machine.
Yeah, just for 2 pins.
Make sure everybody's awake in the chat.
Yeah, wake up. I think that got it. Or gets it. Taking an extra key off of here because somebody needs a key switch,
Okay.
and I told them I would harvest one off this keyboard since it's broken anyway. There. One key switch.
easy peasy. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that machine makes it so easy to take stuff off. 1 0 key. Yeah, so this is the lid to the 2E I got.
hold on for a sec. Sorry.
I think the reset key is bad.
Sorry. Oh, the.
Oh.
Yeah, it is a good move. I'm surprised at how everything actually managed to fit in. And it's cheaper. So, cheaper is always good. Hey, Charlie. Thanks for joining. So, oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. You do your thing.
One more. Okay, now I'm done.
So I owe Charlie a huge debt of thanks because it was just the two of us that were doing the moving, and it took us 2 loads to bring everything here, plus the load we took out to the storage unit. So to him, I say thank you so very much. I am forever in your debt.
You should see what it takes when I move.
Yeah. Well, next time, movers. I lost 2 screens in the move, a 4K and the other one. Yeah, and it also took us 13 hours.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Last time I moved, I used a company that rents you this sort of container thing to
Okay.
drop it off, and then I loaded all the stuff into the container, and then they drive the container to your new place, and then you unload it. So I loaded it all on the Kentucky end,
Right.
and then when I got here, I hired movers to unload it all into the house.
Nice.
So it was
That's
not
what we
too
need to do
difficult.
next time, Charlie. Just get movers. We'll pack it into a thing and move it. Because yeah, I was like, oh, a 10-foot U-Haul that will totally do everything in one load. No. And then I found out that the wall that I wanted to hang shelves on, which is above me here, is concrete. Like right
Yeah.
behind the drywall. It's all concrete. So I had to go yesterday and buy or not yesterday, Tuesday. I took yesterday and did nothing. Tuesday I went out and I had to buy a concrete drill bit and then the concrete screws, and oh, that took forever.
Some
Yeah,
wise guy
there is
didn't
kind of a mural on the back wall which will be slowly covered up. I put up shelves today, but I used plugs and as well as I used epoxy, so I'm letting it set up for 24 hours before I put books on it.
Okay. Yeah, the shelves behind me that you can see on camera, those are all attached to cinder block wall.
Right.
So I had to use a hammer drill and a special bit. No, it's a pain.
I didn't have a hammer drill. I just had a regular drill, so that even took longer.
I just had a cordless drill before, and it just didn't have the oomph to put those bits in. So I had to go get another drill. So I figured I'd just buy it. But the hammer drill it's like AC powered, and it
Right.
has a switch so you can turn it between regular and hammer.
Okay.
So it wasn't too expensive. And I'm actually going to put more shelves up over the Apple II desk probably tomorrow. I got all the stuff from the Home Depot.
Oh, nice.
So this switch that didn't work on this on this keyboard here.
Yeah.
It was. It looks like the board got flexed and the pins came out of the board,
Oh
but
no.
now it works. So easy fix, I think. I'm gonna fire it up and see if it works. Use my Kaiweet 601M or whatever it's called.
I'm gonna pick one of those up soon. I start my new job on the 11th, so
What's your new job?
my new job is doing imaging of computers for the next year.
Fun.
Oh, the
We
pay
actually
the pay
we
is
pay
decent. Oh,
we pay CDW to put a base image, and when it shows up, then we can tell it a name and what group and stuff, and then it does the actual imaging over SCCM.
oh, nice.
So that's pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't know how we're doing it yet, but I have to pump out between 6 and 8 laptops a day. Is what they want.
Fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than pumping gas or something.
Well, yeah. And it pays a whole lot better than doing the Apple support that I was doing. So
Oh, okay.
I'll take that all day.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was a job that I really wanted, and I applied for it a while ago and just never heard back. And I was like, oh, okay, well they went another direction. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I got a phone call. And then I did the interview, and then I got the job.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm not going to go too long tonight because I know Justin's streaming at 8.
Okay.
I want to make sure that everything was kind of up and running since I had lost my 4K monitor in the move.
Oh no.
Yeah. And this is
Yeah, I
my
can only hang out till about 7:45 because I gotta sneak some food in here somewhere.
I only have one desk right now because the desk I wanted to move turned out to weigh like 8,000 pounds. And Charlie and I couldn't lift it at all. We tried.
That sucks. That's where you need the movers.
Yes. But oh well. I'll build another one when I get. I mean, it was free, so I'll just build another one.
Free's a good price.
Yeah.
I have most of the desks in here are from Amazon. They're like kind of cheap, like $50 desks. I mean, they don't have drawers or anything. They're just tops with metal legs, but
Yeah,
they
that's
work.
what I want. Yeah.
And then I have the Apple II desk is actually my original desk from '83 when I first got the Apple IIe.
Oh my God. It's hilarious. All right, Chris, we'll see you later.
Hey, it's working.
So
The,
it's just the pins that were out of alignment.
yeah, I guess somebody must have flexed this really hard, and the reset key is in a different. Well, here. This it's not far enough back.
Hold on, let me make it big. I'm sitting here.
See, this reset key is further back from the rest. I'm
Right.
betting this got flexed right here, and the pins on this. There's just 2 pins on this key. They were just sort of pulled out of the PCB as if it was just like the metal frame got stretched and it didn't have anywhere to go other than. It didn't break the key, fortunately. It just pulled it out of the solder holes. So all I did was I flexed it back in where it goes and then resoldered it, and now the reset key works. So,
There we go.
So I should be able to boot this little this little W drive here. And where's that thingy? Yep, there it is. Just boot it up.
Perfect.
So this $50 Apple II is now gonna, once I clean it, put it back together, it's like the $250, $300 machine.
There we go.
Yeah.
And as Retro Fox said, you gotta love those easy fixes.
Yeah, usually when I buy a machine at VCF, I assume it's just going to be broken because you can't always test stuff.
Right.
In this case, though, I kind of got lucky because one of the first things I found was a little 9-inch color monitor. It's not in here right now; it's upstairs. But I already had that, and then I had Ron's desk, so I put that there. And then as I bought stuff, I could bring it over and plug it into the monitor and be like, "Oh, it works," or "It doesn't work," or whatever. So,
Oh, that's a good idea.
so I bought this 2E and I bought a 2 Plus. The 2 Plus I actually sold yesterday. And this one I'll probably put up for sale tonight later. So that'll make all my money back. Those two machines will make all the money back I spent at the show.
Perfect.
And I have a RAM card that has no memory on it now because I stole it off of there. That's okay.
So yeah, I'm starting to go through my hard drives now and retesting those because of getting bumped around.
How far did you move?
Just like 10 minutes down the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One time when I lived in Cincinnati, I decided to change apartments, and I moved to another apartment on this. It was actually a house that was made into 2 apartments, and I moved to another house that was made into 2 apartments, but they were on the same street.
Oh, wow.
So we basically just put everything on carts and rolled it down the street.
Yeah. I did that. I did that with the initial stuff. Like I had 4 bins of books, and I just rolled it down the road.
That's way too big. Let's do that. Keyboard test. Okay. So this little program lets you push each key.
Oh, and it goes away as you push it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
The layouts. Oh, the caps lock's not on. The layout's a little bit wrong because this is an extended keyboard, but it still gets you all the keys that you need.
Right.
And then shift question mark, just shift. And then shift tilde, test that shift. And then apple space, arrow. Yeah, they all work. And then if you turn off caps lock and hit something, then it'll blink to tell you it works.
What is the key on that was second from the left? It looked like a Windows key.
The one next to caps lock?
No, on the bottom row, second from the left of space.
Oh, that indicates where the power light is on the normal 2E keyboard.
Okay.
This is what a normal 2E keyboard looks like, and right there is a power light.
Okay. I'm like, why is it going up like with a Windows key? This makes no sense. But
on the Platinum, it's got an option and an Apple, but on all the other 2Es, it's got an open Apple and closed Apple.
Oh, cool.
But this works. Control C, and then I can just color and that thingy, and then there's one more thing. Loop test. I'll let this run about 10 times, and then if that all doesn't crash, then it's good. The only thing else I got to check on this now is see if there's a REFA in there that needs to be replaced, but I'm not going to torment you with that tonight.
Well, so far it hasn't blown up, so there's a plus.
It's a newer unit. It's one of the ones from like 88 or so.
Okay.
Very, very late. And those don't tend to have the paper REFAs. They usually have ceramic ones, and or plastic, and they They don't generally blow up. So I don't
Hey,
even know if
welcome.
I'll look at it or not. Oh, hey, Jeremy.
This is just kind of I'm just recently moved and I'm just testing the setup and seeing how things are working. Everything seems to be, knock on wood, so far so good. Hey, Starbuck Tech. You survived. But as I was saying earlier, this isn't going to be, it was a sissy storm. Okay.
So I went and did a work video call today from this room,
Yeah,
and everybody is seeing the view that you're seeing now.
right.
But when I first joined the meeting by mistake, I joined with this view,
Oh no.
and they're like, "Why are you sitting in a pile of garbage?" Like, oops, changed it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this thing needs some cleaning. It's a little
See,
scuffed.
better days, yeah. Hey, Eric's Edge. Welcome.
Eric got his Apple IIe from the same guy I got mine from.
Is that the van guy?
Yeah, or as RetroTech, he calls him the backdoor guy. Oh, cool, Eric. You got one of them to work? Awesome. Do you have a disc that boots? I guess you wouldn't know it worked if you didn't. So that's a dumb question. I gave Eric an unknown disc. Like there was a disc that was labeled that it, if it was labeled correctly, what was on it, it should have booted the machine.
Okay.
But at the time, we had no way to test it because I didn't bother hooking up floppy drives at the show. I just assumed they'd all be bad.
Right.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
So let's see why the other one doesn't work. But
Oh, it's DOS 3.3.
yeah, Apple DOS.
Okay.
Apple had DOS before Microsoft did. So there.
Okay. I'll take a look on that.
So you lost a monitor and you said you lost something else, a hard drive?
No, I lost 2 monitors and I'm just retesting the hard drives now. And also re-erasing them because there's 2 hard drives that I didn't get around to erasing.
Yeah.
So I'm also re-erasing them because I don't remember what I did erase and what I haven't erased because I want to resell them. And I just don't want people's information going out there.
Right. I don't really do much with hard drives at this point. Like I don't trust them anymore. At least, I mean, something like SATA drives, newer stuff from the last 10 years, yeah. But
Right.
like SCSI and old IDE drives.
Oh no, these are all ID. These are all SATA drives. They're just I'm testing the 2.5s now, and then I got a bunch of 3.5s that I got to go through. So
Okay.
that's. But I got my. Oh, here, hold on. Let me change my camera view. Hey, Justin. I'm not going to interfere with your stream. We're going to call it a. Adam said he wanted to go around 1:45, so I think that's when I'll call it a stream.
Hey, Justin, how's it going?
So we don't. Because I know you're. I think Justin's streaming at 8, if I'm not mistaken.
I hope you go for a while because as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go eat dinner, and then I should be able to pop on there. I'll probably be late to watch you do that because I'm interested to see what you're doing.
Yeah, well, and while Justin does that, I'm going to install Linux on the 15-inch. See if this works again. That Garth gave me.
Hey, the memory card in this works too. Sweet.
Nice.
So now I got to figure out if I'm going to put in put in this lovely serial card,
Right.
and charge more, or leave it out and charge less.
Can you make your money back just on the card?
Not really. I
No.
don't know. I get like 25, $30 for it.
Right.
But people use these to hook up ADT, which is a file transfer thing where you can hook the serial port up to a USB adapter and then hook it to your modern computer, and then you can get software onto the Apple II.
Oh, cool.
So this is a useful card for somebody. So I'll probably throw it in there and just go for the higher end of what I was looking for.
Right.
And this also will fill there's a little DB25 hole now on the back of the computer. So if I don't put it back in, there's going to be a hole sitting there.
Right.
It's kind of obnoxious. So I'll have to test this too. I may not be able to sell this by tomorrow. I was trying to hurry up because I'm going out of town again.
Oh.
But I have a 4-day weekend next week and a 3-day weekend the weekend after that. So I have more time.
Nice.
And I just sold that.
Where are you heading to this time?
Monday I'm going to North Carolina, and I hope the storm has gone through there by then.
Right.
And then in the week after, I'm going to Houston. Starbuck Tech says it has to be a slow transfer. It is slow. It's about 19.2 is the best you can get, but remember a whole floppy disk is only 143K. So you can actually transfer the whole disk in a minute or two. And I've done that from Windows and from OS 10.
Where did I put? Okay, right there. Okay. I'm still trying to remember where I put things.
Well, I still try to find where I put things, and I've had this room set up for like a year. So,
Yeah, I was like, wait, there was. Why is that all? Okay.
And then bringing in like 16 boxes of stuff from VCF didn't really help with the organization.
Well, yeah, no.
But it's fun. Still have my work laptop down here. So I have this lovely Windows laptop, right?
Ooh, is it a HP?
It is, but I modified it to my own style.
That's like the lamp I have here
But-
has a Apple sticker on it.
But when you open it up, it's
So
an
sorry.
HP. Yeah. And they have me locked to where I can't. It doesn't sleep by shutting. So now I'll have to manually sleep it again.
Hey, Mike.
I'm stuck in a group policy that has energy settings I can't change,
Oh,
even though I'm an admin.
Sorry, I'm a
An
little late.
admin.
I fell asleep.
that's okay.
Oh, hey, Mike, how you doing?
All right, Adam.
I'm just more testing, making sure everything was working, up and running. That's all this is. And Adam's like, let's start testing stuff.
Well,
Which
I
is
figured I'd
fine.
use the time while I'm here to accomplish two things:
Yeah,
help you
yeah,
test
that
and
makes sense.
help me test. I want to see if this joystick works too.
And as I said, while I'm watching, oh my god, my brain was just in
Got
stream.
my high-tech joystick.
Oh. Well, hi, Prada. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Prada.
Starbuck. Glad you and your brother survived.
He was saying
Hey.
it wasn't as bad
Oh,
there
that
Works.
where he
I think it works.
looks like it.
Hey, I think your joystick works.
Yeah, that's good. I got 4 more of these at VCF, and
Oh,
none
yeah?
of the buttons on them work on any of them.
Oh,
So I ordered Omron still makes that part. The
Oh,
internal
really?
part. Yeah, I ordered them from Newark, and they are back ordered till like 2 weeks from now. I bought those joysticks for $5 a piece, and they go for $100 on eBay. So I might sell a couple. Unlike Steve, I actually get rid of stuff.
Yeah, I can tell. You really look like you get rid of stuff.
Yeah, you can tell right behind me. There's there's almost a
How many
where's it?
how many disk drives do you have back
I
there?
was gonna say,
But there's an empty spot there now, right? See? Yeah, an empty
Yeah, for
spot.
the moment.
Yeah, I got rid of some stuff, so I can put some more stuff there.
did you take any to VCF Midwest?
I had planned to take some stuff, but I ended up having to fly in. So
Uh,
all I brought was things that I had promised to do people so that I could fit in my baggage. I wanted to bring like big 17-inch monitors and 20-inch monitors and some towers and stuff to offload, but didn't work out. Next year, I'm going to take that Friday before the show as a PTO day, so I can make sure I actually have time to drive in.
right.
Well, there's always the VCF swap meet next weekend in Jersey.
Yeah, it's too far for. I don't know. It's expensive too. There's a toll and all that. I don't know. I think I get more money off Midwest than I would get off East anyway. The people in East seem to know what stuff's worth a little bit more. Show the other angle.
Are you trying to say we're cheap?
No, I'm trying to say you're smart. Let's see. Somebody wanted
Oh, we
to see
try
another
to be.
angle. Here's the
Hey, it looks
Sky.
like Steve's basement.
sky cam. Yeah, it's really messy in here. I've got like 17 things going on at the same time. I figured
Well,
I could.
at least you have good choice in beer.
Well, I'm in Pennsylvania, right? So.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised how many Pennsylvanians I know who drink that piss water. It comes in silver cans.
Natty Light.
Coors.
Coors. Oh yeah, I know a lot of people that like drink Miller Lite and Bud Light and stuff like that. I'm like, I drink that when I want to go to the beach, and I want to drink a lot of them, and I don't really want to get drunk.
When did you become a pack lid, Justin? Oh, what towers?
Towers. Oh, I have some like 6400, 6500 stuff, and I have a whole bunch of G4s.
Oh yeah, which G4s do you have?
They're all older. There's what are they? Sawtooth and digital audio.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple of each.
Well, it's a shame you won't come down this way, or I'd consider buying a digital audio off you. I ain't going to ship the damn thing.
If I go that way, it would probably be for VCF East, like the regular show, not for the
Well, I'll be there too.
thingy. So yeah, remind me if I'm actually going to drive that way. I'll haul one out there for you.
Okay.
You know, Eric says that this is colored water because he drinks like that fish beer. What is that? Guinness.
Oh, that's good. I like Guinness.
That's some thick stuff. Yeah, I actually like it too.
It is thick. It's good though.
Jeremy says he wants a G4 tower. Yeah, but you live in the wrong direction, dude.
G4 towers are like one of the easiest ones to get. Those
Yeah,
things are everywhere.
All 4 of them I got free. So, actually, no, that's not true. I paid $5 for one of them.
Yeah.
$5?
Yeah, the guy sold me 4 Macs for $20, so I consider that one to be $5. One of them was a 6200, and I sold it for $25. So I made $5, and I got to keep 3 Macs.
There you go. So what's up, Trina?
Not too much, just testing out. As you can see, I'm in my new place.
Oh, you are? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. This is the new place. I'm waiting for the epoxy to set for the shelves because the walls kind of suck on that side. Before I put my books up, so there's just some light stuff on it for now. Junk. I'll get the books put up tomorrow and then go. Well, I'm going back to the old place early in the morning and getting everything cleaned up, finished for what I'm taking out of it. there's a couple things I can't take out. Like I was going to bring a workbench here, and Charlie and I went to go lift it and went, no. So it's going to stay in the apartment. I'll let them, if they want to charge me a cleaning fee, then they can. The shelf is over the bed, but I sleep on this side of it. So if it falls where nobody is.
That doesn't sound safe.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
got
get any new computers?
me.
Yeah,
No.
nothing lately. I haven't seen you stream in a while.
Yeah, because I ain't got nothing. I had to go to VCF next weekend to get something.
He streamed last night though on his gaming channel.
So, yes, Retro Fox. I'm planning on maybe trying to buy something, but it depends on what's there and what the prices are. So,
See, they know their prices, Adam.
or what I can steal from Steve, whatever comes first. Because I'm
The thing I like,
I'm going Friday and staying in his place, and then
Okay.
we're going over Saturday. So, he has to sleep sometime.
yeah,
You
I thought he had a cold.
Get the apple socks.
I don't know where he get them things from me. I don't know where the hell he has them now. He won't let me near him. It's like he keeps them locked up in a vault. Yeah, that's a 0.
0 button.
Yeah.
I gotta mail this to somebody tomorrow.
Well, if you come out to VCF East next year, I'll have to bring my keyboards with me and give them to you.
2E keyboards?
2 Plus and 2E.
Oh, yeah, I'll trade you for the G4.
No, I need them fixed.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I
not
can
giving
fix
them
them.
to you.
Okay. Well, people give me stuff a lot, but yeah, I got spare parts. So
That looks like the keyboard on my 2E. By the way, I don't know. No, I don't have the white keys. I think mine has the black.
yeah, most people have black key. That one's kind of
I know
yucky.
it's an older. It's an older model because it's not yams.
This one is missing only one key, a 2. I'm still trying to find a 2 somewhere.
Yeah, my 2E is missing an N. I had the key here, but I don't know where it got to.
Well, if it's like this keyboard with the black key, the black writing,
Yeah,
I have piles
I
and
think
piles.
that's the one I have.
What's funny is I probably have enough keys to make about 8 keyboards, but I don't have any more spare 2s. Because what happens on these when they're stacked wrong, stuff when it slides down, it breaks off the corner. So they're always missing like escape 1 and 2, and
Right.
delete, plus and minus, over here and over here.
Well, you see, what happened is when I was redoing my living room. Once I started living by myself, I had my Apple II stacked on the couch, and some hairy assholes decided they were going to jump up and down. So they kept knocking. They kept knocking the computers down. Well, the 2E was sitting on top of the 2 Plus, and they managed to break a couple of the keys off. That thing had a perfect keyboard except for the encoder being bad, which I rebuilt. It worked fine, and then the keys, cats busted the keys off.
Okay.
And I don't know what happened to my 2E.
Well, if you have the actual caps, that makes it way easier. But I have some 2 Plus spare keycaps, but the switches I got millions of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can get the keycaps if I have to from Apple Rescue of Denver. So
Okay.
it's the keys I mean, the actual like mechanical key.
I know a guy in Arizona who has tons and tons of 2 Plus keys too, and he got me a missing U for my Datanetics keyboard, which I thought I was never going to find. And he was like, well, "What does it look like?" And so I said, "Well, just show me what U's you have." And he just posted a picture of like 8 different versions, and I'm like, "That one."
Oh my. Boy, Steve's online for a guy who doesn't feel good enough to talk to me. he can sure be on here and tell me I can't come now.
Oh, I see Steve. Hi, Steve.
Oh,
Oh, and who's the cat behind you? Starbuck Tech wants to know.
huh?
Who's the cat behind you?
Oh, that's Lydia.
Okay.
Come here.
I want to.
Oh, the roof. Look at the roof.
She's
Yeah.
pissed. I woke her up.
Mm.
She's a bitch anyway. But what? You went back on your desk. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Well, Steve got an
She
invite.
lives
For,
behind me.
Steve got the invite for tonight. So, but then I saw his Patreon thing.
He said he wasn't feeling good. That's why he wasn't talking to me.
Ah,
Well, he
So
told all of his
he doesn't
Patreon
feel good.
supporters the same thing. So
What's that?
I don't know if I'm supposed to repeat it, but on his Patreon, he said he wasn't feeling well too. So I
Oh.
don't think that part's a secret. So hope not.
yeah, I got the update on his Patreon saying that he was sick since like last week.
I don't know. I'm not on his
You need a
page.
key? Well, Steve, I've got this. This is what I have in stock. So if you can remember what you need, and it's on here. I just pulled the 0 for somebody else.
I need a Platinum 2E.
I got one. $300. Go.
I need a Platinum 2E cheap.
You should have gone to Midwest. I got this one for $50.
Oh, yeah. Now that I would have paid.
It needed a key fixed, and I think that's really all that's wrong with it. It's dirty. Got to clean it.
Well,
It's
yeah.
like
They usually are.
I don't know if you saw that. It's pretty scuffed,
Yeah.
but I should be able to clean that up. I'm not even going to bother to retrobrite this one. It's close enough to good that I think I can just sell it the way it is.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't need a Platinum 2E. I have a regular 2E. They're both the same machine. They just
I
look a little
actually
different.
I like the beige ones better myself. I really don't get the attraction to the platinum ones,
I mean,
and I don't.
They look nice, but
Well, they look cool, but then you go to use it, and like all of the layout of a lot of software doesn't realize that they've moved a bunch of keys around, so that's annoying. And then there's a numeric keypad there, so now you're always on the left half of the thing. I don't like that. And I mean, the inside of the machine, the motherboard's better. It's got way fewer chips, so it's more reliable. So that's basically the only good part about it. But
oh,
as far as how it looks, I actually for an Apple II, I prefer beige. It just to me
I
that's
don't know.
Apple II.
I like my original Apple 2E.
Yeah. Now, having said all that, I've got a 2E Rev A with white keys. I've got a Rev B with white keys. I got a Rev B with black keys. I got a Rev C with weird European platinum keys, and I've got two platinums, 86, and then there's an 87 model, and then there's an 88 model I don't have, but it's basically the same thing. So
I don't know which revision I have.
So I have a whole shelf full of them, and I always just pull out is the one from '84 that's got the black keys on it. It's the most common, easy, reliable one. And I also have the Stealth, which has the 2GS board in it.
Oh, Adam, Steve wants you to show off the weird Mac fan power thing he gave you.
Oh yeah, it's right over here. Hold on. If I can get it. This cord is stuck under something else.
You need to stop yawning. You're making me yawn.
All right. So this, if you have a Mac Plus or SE or whatever,
Oh, one of those things.
you put this on top of your computer. This is different than usually people have the Kensington ones. This one's kind of cool because it's got like a slot in the front to hold your extra floppy disks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It has two power buttons. There's a system and an aux that light up, and then you have two jacks. So you can have this cord goes right into your Mac. So when you turn on system, it turns on this and I think this. together. So, like, say you had the computer and a printer, it'll turn them both on, and then you have an aux where you can plug in whatever hard drive or whatever you want.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, Steve bought this.
I've seen them. I never had one, but I've seen them.
Anyway, Steve bought this, and I was like, "Ooh, that's neat." And he's like, "Here, have it." But look at the top; it has a static discharge strip that's tied in the ground, and it says, "Touch me." And it's called a Mackinfrost, which is hilarious. He paid $10 whole for it.
So is that a fan on the top of it as well, Adam?
Yeah, it's a cooling fan, so it sucks air through here.
Okay.
And they've made it kind of wide because it can go on pretty much any compact Mac. But it's really only useful on a Plus 128 or 512 because the others have fans. And then it just exhausts the air out the top. So it would sit on the top of the Mac like that.
Okay.
So it needs some cleanup, but it does work. I tried it out. I plugged it into a 512, and it worked fine. And it's a surge protector too, and it has the Mackinfrost thing on the bottom.
Mackinfrost. Interesting.
But I
Mackinfrost.
could have used one of those back when I was in high school for my 512.
Back when I had my 512, I had a Kensington System Saver. It's narrower than this.
The one that goes in the center.
Yeah, I got one over there, but I can't get to it right now.
I think I saw that on Ron's video, that weird power supply. Or that weird thingy that you had.
Yeah, I think he had it in his video.
Yeah.
It was sitting on Ron's table for a while. That was sort of like ground zero for our event, at least for our group. There's like 8 or 10 of us that we were just stacking all the stuff all the loot we would buy and go put it behind Ron's table. Somebody actually gave me a computer. It was an IBM PS2, and I sort of wanted it because it was free, but I set it on the table, and people kept asking, like, can I buy that? And then I made a little sign as a joke, $50. And then Steve actually came and filled it in with Sharpie. Like, oh, that doesn't look good. He filled it in. He didn't know what was going on. And then some guy's like, oh, $50. Can I buy it? And I'm like, here you go.
Okay.
Wish somebody would give me a free PS2. Jeez.
It was what do you call it? Microchannel.
Yeah.
And it was missing the hard drive.
Yeah.
And it was not in very good shape once I opened it up. Nobody had opened it up because nobody had a Torx 15. So I opened it up and it was like, oh, this thing's messed up. So I think a battery leaked or something.
I mean, this one back here, you can't see it. That's microchannel.
Yeah. This thing had one card in it. I don't know what the card did. I don't know much about those machines.
Oh, I do. I know just about anything you'd ever want to know about those things.
All I know is the guy who got it, he started skipping down the hallway like, yeah, I got the thing that I wanted forever. And I'm like, okay, well, I was just going to screw with it. And this guy was like, he found his holy grail. I was like, yeah, I'm happy that he got it.
Where is the hard drive?
He says, I need microchannel like I need a hole in the head.
Oh, yeah, you think...
he said it was bad enough that he didn't even want to mess with it.
Oh,
Steve. Wow.
wait, whoa. This is coming from Steve, who we seen try to resurrect a really bad battery bomb board that one time on a stream.
Where the hell did I put the hard drive?
He worked on an A40AV for 5 years.
And he's still working on it.
What you do with the hard drive, Lydia?
Steve, you want to work on this Mac 2 CI? All it needs is a recap and lots of troubleshooting.
Well, I was saving the hard drive for Steve.
This has 4 8-megabyte PAL SIMs in it, though, which is totally worth the price of buying it, even if the 2 CI never works again.
So what you're saying is, well, Adam, for next year when I go, take my toolkit with me.
Do what?
Take my toolkit with me.
You should have some basic tools like I had a screwdriver and basic stuff, and I forgot to bring a Torx driver. And luckily, I think it might have been Steve who bought one. Somebody in our group bought one, and it was sitting there. And I was like, "Oh, look, a T15," and I was able to open the thing up.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm gonna bring like a whole bag of tools next year if I drive in. But this is the 2CI that had the PowerPC upgrade card in it. I was sitting there with Garth, and we saw this machine, and it says Daystar on the front.
Oh wow!
And he's like, "Well, that upgrade can't still be in there." And no, it was in there. 100 megahertz.
Is that the 040 card?
No, this is 100 megahertz 603 PowerPC.
Oh wow!
So, and I paid $50 for the computer. So that
Yes,
was a good deal.
Apple Anonymous. My cat's name, the black cat behind me, her name is Lydia. And she's a bitch.
Also, welcome.
Like Trina.
Oh, and I actually looked up to see
I'm a
if.
bitch.
What did you
Mike,
say?
What's that?
did you say I'm a bitch? Because if you did, thank you.
Hey,
The
you should wear that shit with pride.
Right?
I actually tried to see if I could use that upgrade card because it's the same pinout as the 040 card I have. I was going to see if I could make a PowerPC SE30, but apparently some other group spent like 2 years trying to make that work and never could get it to work.
That would be fucking awesome if you could do that.
I think the 040 is about as high as I'm ever going to get that SE30 up to. But
PowerPC, even a 601 in that thing, the goddamn thing would probably melt down.
I think Action Retro even tried to do that because he has one of those cards, and I don't think he could get it to work either.
I know Sean has a Carrera 040.
That's basically the same ish as the card I'm using in my SE30. Mine's a Daystar version.
Yeah.
The 040s I think is as high as you can go. They didn't write the code into that PowerPC to work on the SE30 bus. The bus is different.
Oh, okay.
You see what Apple's Anonymous said?
Boy, Trina, is it long enough?
See, I can say that's not a screwdriver. This is a screwdriver. I got it because I needed to take the screws out of the back, and it was cheaper. It's a Torx 15. It was cheaper to buy this than something half the size on Amazon. So I was like, okay.
Now I'm annoyed. I can't find my hard drive.
That looks like the same Torx that I saw at the show that somebody bought. It had that same little tag on the end.
Oh, it's great because I never take it off. All I do is I slide it down when I use it and then put it back up, and I can hang it up with it. Maybe. Well,
Gotta test
we
this.
should sign off just because it is getting on to 7:53, or it is 7:53.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's almost time for Justin's
And
stream.
it's almost time for Justin's stream, and I don't want to overlap them.
Okay.
Because I said, oh, I'm just doing a quick stream before your stream, so last thing I want to do is we can get sitting here talking all night, but you might shoot me.
Okay. Well, thanks for having us on, Trina, even if it was just for a little while.
Just thought I would check everything and seeing how it's looking, but it's all working.
Yeah, I didn't notice any dropouts or other problems from your end.
Yeah,
so.
because it's also slower internet I have here. Oh, hey, Garth. Bye, Garth.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then I'll be in the audience for Justin's stream in a while, and see everybody else later.
Sounds good. All right. Have a good night, all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do the usual.
Yeah, click all the buttons.
Yeah.